Alright everyone, so this video, this is my just recently acquired 1981 Honda XR100. It was recently kind of like a spray paint restoration or something, but you can see the original color is red and they kind of painted it this orange color, but I was looking online and I guess back in 81 they did have an orange version of these. It's pretty much completely redone and everything. It actually looks really nice. It's got the original tank with it that has no dents or anything in it, not a whole lot of rust in it, so it's pretty nice. Probably gonna be doing there's a chance I might be doing a build video on this. I'm not sure yet. I'm either gonna keep that motor stock or I might be doing a 120 big bore kit. So yeah, you guys might be seeing that soon. But yeah, so basically when I got this thing, it would kind of start, it was really hard to start. When you would hear all kinds of racket from in here in the engine. And it kind of sounded to me like the timing chain was really loose and just kind of slapping around in there. Turns out it was. I just tightened it a little bit, but you could literally, like right now it's, I don't know, it might be kind of loose. I really don't know. It's my first time doing this kind of thing, but yeah, you could like literally pick the chain up off the sprocket. That's not good. I know that's way too loose. Kind of see down there, but basically you got these two adjusters. So you got this one right here. This is your main tensioner. And I guess this is like a fine tuning tensioner. And supposedly from what I saw online, you can actually adjust your timing chain tension while the engine's running. So yeah, I'm going to be putting that cover back on. I got a little bit more tight, so hopefully it won't be so bad. But yeah, I'm going to try to do it while running, and I'll see if I can get that on video. I also changed oil in this thing. It was like probably the same color as the tire, and had a bunch of glitter in it, so that's always nice. But is what it is. I love this bike. So yeah, cut to that video right now. So all I've done so far, I just put that cover back on. But I mean, it's getting late out, so I'm probably not going to fire this thing up and wake up my entire neighborhood. But while it's in here, before I run this thing too much, I'm going to check that air filter. And thinking tomorrow I'm probably also going to clean the carburetor, so you guys will see that. Yeah, really quickly, I'm just going to pull off that air filter. Or this box right here. It looks like it's just 1, 2, and then maybe three. Yeah, just 3. I don't know, what is that, like a 10 millimeter? Yeah, 3 10 millimeter nuts, and this little lid right here will just pop off, and you got access to your air filter. A little bit more complicated than with the newer XRs, where it's just got like a rubber strap that you just got to release and the cover will come off. But yeah, what the heck, pretty sweet. All right, so I got all 3 of those screws pulled off. I had to loosen that hose clamp right there. That really stripped out Phillips. Then there should be another one of those that's bigger. It's supposed to go right around here, but yeah, electrical tape is fine. It's fine. Let's see what this looks like under here. Oh, please not be disgusting. What? That's... What? It's brand new. I'm so confused. I was expecting this to look disgusting. Especially on like these older bikes, and especially like the younger bikes that are geared towards younger people and everything and beginner riders. Usually these things usually got like a big old mouse nest growing around them or just sogged with dirt. But that's brand new. I actually don't have to get a new air filter. I mean, I don't see any holes or nothing. All right, y'all. Now that I got the cover back on and everything, in the morning I'm gonna put the tank back on. I gotta bolt that back up too, because that's not supposed to do that. I just gotta tape that away so I can remove the cover. But Yeah, so tomorrow morning, I'm gonna throw on the tank, hook up the fuel lines and everything, see if I can start this thing, and hopefully it'll sound better. And it's not, I don't hear clunking in there anymore. Usually you turn this thing over and you could actually hear it just making sounds because it was so loose, but you know, it's a lot better, so hoping for the best here, crossing my fingers. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the spark plug here. Noticed I had adjusted these valves and everything, the valve clearances and whatnot. I don't think I tightened it enough because I see a little bit of an oil leak right there. I'm gonna go ahead and do a good thorough cleaning on this carburetor. But first, let's check that spark plug. Wasn't that tight. Yeah, that needs a new spark plug. That's bad. There's a lot of carbon buildup on there. Hey, I'm trying to make a video here. Hate that kid. Not good. So, if you're anything like me, you know, and you can't afford a new spark plug, because it's only like $3, but if you can't afford it, you can give it the good old wire wheel restoration. Look at that. Fucking brand new. So, tighten down the couple bolts up on top there to hold down that valve cover, and hopefully it'll stop that little oil leak I got. You know, as you saw, cleaned up that spark plug. This carb's, I'm probably just gonna end up getting a new carb. I mean, it's a Chinese one. It's not even like it's the original one, so probably just end up getting a new carb for it. I was out riding it. I adjusted the timing chain again, so it sounds really good now. It still sputters a little bit, so that's what's making me think it needs a carb. Wouldn't help too if I were to get a new spark plug, but oh well, that's gonna have to wait for now. Also, one thing I noticed, first of all, I hate how the kill switch is on the right side here. I usually like it all the way on the left, so I'm gonna relocate it there. But I also noticed my throttle, I was looking at it, it's like angled way up, and I don't like that. It's just gonna get snagged on a tree branch. Then I looked, there's only one freaking bolt holding that thing on. See daylight right through it, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can find a couple new bolts for that and at least angle that down, fully secure it. That's just electrical taped on there, so I'm gonna see if I can relocate that, and then the little screw on there that actually clamps it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So fix that. It's a little more over than I wanted. I wish I could have had it right there. Probably gonna get new grips anyway. I could not find a bolt to fit that throttle thing there, so you know, we're just gonna hope that Jesus will hold this thing on when I'm going down the trail. Other than that, she's who she's meant. Check this out. Look at that. Not even that much chain slap. Only smoking a little bit. So yeah, dude, she's good. It's all good. I just gotta clean up that cylinder head and whatnot because the thing's just filthy. But yeah, it's a good bike. So it's the next day here. Just took it on a little ride. It's running like crap right now, actually. I'm wondering if I'm gonna either have to clean that carb again or just adjust it. I was kind of messing around with the fuel screw on there, and I could not get it to run right. It just seems like it's sucking air or something. Like it's running really lean. I got had like a little bit of starting fluid, and I was kind of spraying it around the intake and everything, seeing if this thing was sucking air somehow. I couldn't see any kind of noticeable difference, so I might even just get a new carburetor, because I mean, you know, it's a Chinese carb, and it's not even like it's the original carbs. It's not like it's worth saving or anything. But gonna go ahead and try to clean up the cylinder head and I don't know, get off all this barn dust. As you can see, I was kind of scraping it there with a screwdriver, but I think it also kind of scratches the case a little bit, which, I mean, I don't know. If I ever get a chance to, I'd like to just pull the motor out of this thing and wire wheel the whole thing. Also, as my head gasket's leaking a little bit. I think when I took off this cover, I actually must have like broken the gasket or something because it still leaks a little bit. It's all tightened down and whatnot. I don't know. But, you know, those are problems for future me or whatnot. But I'm going to try to clean some of this off. Got this gunk foamy. There's dirt, dust, road grime. I don't know. I'm gonna read the directions. No, I'm kidding. I don't read directions. So yeah, just full send. That's way too much. Guess I got this here Scotch Brite pad. So does that take it off? No. Why would it? Why did... What the... Oh, it's been spray painted. I was gonna say... Let's... that sucks. Oh well. Nothing you can do. I'm actually gonna let that engine cool off a little bit more because it was kind of just steaming off of it, so... I'm gonna wait for it to get cold, then I'll reapply that stuff. I actually have an older new style Kickstarter for this thing. It's not this kind, it's this, on this version it kind of like the whole thing twists, whereas on the newer ones they kind of bend back a little bit and then it's just the head here that swivels out. But since that other one I have is brand new and this one, like as you're riding it'll just kind of walk out like that, and it also digs like right in your calf. I'm like, dude, if I crash and this thing goes like right through my leg, I'm not gonna be a happy camper. So I think it's just what, like a 10mm bolt, and then just pull that all the way out, and then it should just slide right off the shaft. Don't look like it was welded or anything, which is nice. So I got the other part here. There's a part number there, but you can see it's a modern version of this guy right here. See, it's kind of got like a weird curve to it, so I don't know how I'm gonna get this on there to actually work. Maybe I could put it like that or something. I don't know, but yeah, this has just been pissing me off for way too long. So just a 10mm bolt right there. Yeah, man, that's freaking tight. But yeah, you basically just gotta back this bolt all the way out and then it can just slide right off the shaft. So now that you can see them side by side here, you can see they're two very different parts. Is that spline still? You know, I haven't tried that. No, it looks like it'll fit, but I don't know. It may work, may not work. About to find out right about. I don't know. If I'm any good at editing, that looked really cool, but probably didn't. But so I got it kind of slid on there. I haven't put in the bolt yet. Seems like it actually might fit okay. I don't know, it clears the exhaust and it's not gonna be hitting the side case here. But one thing you want to make sure is when you install a new kick lever, especially if it's different than the factory one, you want to make sure that when it is fully kicked over, it's not gonna, don't fall over please. Well, you want to make sure you're not going to be hitting anything, especially like the bottom of your case, because what can happen is you get a different kick lever and then you put it on there, you're all excited, you go to start it up, you kick it, and then turns out the bolt's sticking out too far and goes boom, puts a hole right in your freaking case. That's not fun. One of my buddies did that, so yeah, don't do what he did. So I'm gonna take off this exhaust. Gonna paint it. I just realized I had some header paint in the garage, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Two 10mm nuts up there, And then I got a 14 or 13 or 14. 13 millimeter. So I'm out here, you know, giving the exhaust a good old rattle can restoration. This is some header paint I had laying around. And you know, just lather on a nice good coat. Don't gotta be anything too thick. And you know, you want to make sure, like, when you see little spots of dirt like that, you just, you know, now it's like brand new. But yeah, you just want to get like a nice thin coat on there. And I guess there's some kind of like a baking process. I don't know. I can't read that well. But, yeah.
Next morning.
Well, guys, I think it's blown. I think I either just fouled a spark plug or just blew up one of my piston rings, or both. And the compression feels okay, which makes me think that it might not need a rebuild, but it was smoking a lot and burning some oil, which is kind of expected, so I knew it eventually need rings. But yeah, it was just started smoking more and more, and eventually I started to lose power, and it just turned off. So yeah, sucks, but nothing I can do about it now. Let me know what you guys think, if I should get a big bore kit or just throw some rigs in this thing and see what it does. So yeah.